Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anil, and in this Laravel video tutorial we will learn about the aggregate queries, which is very important for your project performance as well as for interviews also. So I will tell you why this is important for project performance as well as on the interviews. But first question is, what is the aggregate queries? So these are the database functions which provide the mathematical calculations on our database, right? For example, you just want to get the sum of this id column, or you want to get the sum of any price column and something like any mathematical value calculation, right? That time what you need to do, you can just put one these aggregator functions like sum, or you can just use the max, min and the average, and you can just get the calculation easily, right? But what if you just want to do it the manually? So for example, you have, let's say, hundreds of record, then you want to get the sum of these, then you just get the old data, then you need to apply the for loop, and you want to get this data in a one variable, so which is a very expensive operation, and if we have the more records, then it will take long time also, right? So that's why these functions, or you can say that the aggregators will optimize your performance. So how it's actually working, let's see with the example. First of all, we need a controller, so just write here php artisan make controller, and controller name can be member controller, and hit it. Member controller is created. Now let's just go on here, right? So I just misspell it, so we can just rename it like this, right? So you get to know that one more thing, that how we can rename this. You can just change the class name as well as your file name. So now let's make a function, and just you can performance like ops operations, we can just write here like this, right? And now just return here for a moment, like code will be here or something, right? And now just go to the web.php file inside the routes and just import this controller. So just use app http controllers, then member controller. Why I put this name member controller? Because we are just going to operate the performance on member table. Now let's make a route for it, and it will be the get route, and you can just put the any name to the route, and in a second parameter, let's take an array, put here member controller name, then it will be a class type, and in the second parameter, let's put your function name as a string, right? So this is basically operations. Put a semicolon at the end. Now let's try to access the list URL, right? This is working fine. So now we need to import the database class, so just use here use illuminate http support, then we need to just write facade, then db class, right? And this db class is responsible to get the data from the database and perform the all operations. So first of all, let's use here db table, and our table name will be members actually, and just put here get, and let's check this is working fine or not. After that, we will apply the all aggregate functions. This is working fine. So now I just want to, because I don't have any price and all in this table, so I just want to get the average of this id. So just simply put here avg, and we need to put here the column name, which is id, and now you can get it with a single function, which is 7 point something, right? The similar way you can use the sum here, right? And you can also just get the count if you want, and it will provide you the count of the total records like 11, and you can also use the max with any column name. So this is a 13 max, and you can also use the min. And here it is the, okay, so I just I need to use here id, right, because min don't have any column. So we got that. So can we apply these min and max on the string value also? Yes, you can apply. Let's say if you put the name, then it will just provide the first, or you can say that the starting letter of the alphabetical order. Then you can just put here max also if you want. So that's all for now. Now my question is how we can just get the min and max two values with the one function. Is it possible or not? You can tell me in the comment box if you want to attempt this question. If you don't want, then that's okay, but you can still read about it from the internet if you don't know the answer. So thanks for watching this video. God bless you.